today for this wonderful event. I am Chrissy Sheehan from Kimberly-Clark Professional. We're the makers of Scott and Kleenex facial tissue and a wellness organization. And what I've come here today to talk to you about is something that's very important to you and your well-being, especially with the cold and flu season that's coming upon us. And that's how you can protect yourself against getting sick especially with the holiday season coming up and whatnot. So has anyone out there in the audience been sick this year? Yay! Okay. So, it happens to all of us, doesn't it? And actually, you're not alone. There's 189 million students are sick every year due to the common cold, so it's real. And does anyone out there know why we get sick? I hear you guys are well-versed. Over here. Germs, yes. We get sick because of germs. We get sick from germs that we touch through either from airborne when we cough and we don't cover our mouths, or from when we touch a surface that might be infested with germs, or a doorknob, or before we go out to the playground, or we touch a toy that's been touched by someone else, or a desk that hasn't been wiped clean. So we catch these germs just from interacting in places where we go every day, and through different ways. So, what color are germs? Does anyone know? Okay, what color are they? Do you know? You can't even see them, so we don't really, unless you get on a microscope, you can't tell what color the germs are. They're invisible. So how do we know that they're there? We just kind of believe it, right? Well, what we're going to do is, we know that the germs are there because we get sick, and because I'm telling you that they're there. But what we're going to do is a science experiment to find out what if there really are germs. So what I have here is an ATP monitor. And what this does is it will detect how many germs are living on a surface. So we have a hypothesis. We're going to test whether or not there are germs on a surface. We have the tool to do it. And now we need a subject matter. And it's a phone. So do we have anyone that can recommend a teacher that has a potentially germy phone? Okay. You know which one? Miss? Okay, Miss Sober is being called. Here comes our science experiment. So we've got to wait yet again. 15 more seconds, and we'll have the results of our friendly volunteers. We don't know who's going. Anonymous phone. And this is going to tell us how many germs are on this surface. Now keep in mind, not all germs are bad. Some of them we need to help us build immunity and be in our system. But some germs are bad and they cause viruses like the cold, the flu, sore throats, ear infections. Oh my goodness. So we have a really clean phone. 28 germs. That is the cleanest phone I've ever swallowed. So I'm going to walk through quickly how to properly wash your hands. And what I'm going to need is, I need to know whose birthday is today.
With a wipe. And then the third step is when we don't have water, when we're out in the playground, when we're by the cafeteria and we're in a hurry. We don't have water, what do we use then? Sanitizer. Demonstrate for you guys. And sanitizer, you want to rub that in until it completely evaporates. So those are the 3 ways that you guys can protect yourself against the germs, even though it sounds like we've got some pretty clean phones in this place. We want to protect ourselves from the germs by washing, wiping, and sanitizing. So, and this is really important with the upcoming holidays.